Okay, so it should be working now because I'm going to be using debug toolkit instead. If I open the console and then find some commands. Kill all team index definition 2. Can I paste that in here? Now, how do I spawn? Respawn, okay. Spawn interactable. Okay. Spawn AI. Now that nothing will interfere with that. Spawn AI. Okay. Now, give item. So give underscore item purity. And then with the give item command, localized item object's name, count definition 1, and clear U. So let's just say 10. Okay. Maybe it doesn't look things at first thought. This seems like a waste of time. Okay, should we try that? Should it have no momentum or something? There we go. Anyway, with the new video of Disputed Origin talking about the slam came out, I'm trying to wonder if Rising Thunder helps at all, because I used to have Rising Thunder with like a few backup magazines, and I was able to rise up a Vagrant and then slam it down a lot more consistently. And I don't fully know if it added to the consistency or not, so I'm testing that right now. So, actually, instead of taking the Vagrant Monster, probe. Last item. Console. No. Okay. So I can show you now. No, it's just a major contract class. I don't think you can slam this one, but I'm not too sure. Oh, you can slam it! Or it pulled itself back. Oh no, you can absolutely fucking slam it. Probably change the time scale in, but also give myself something else. Okay. So instead of spawning in Mega Trick Master. Okay, it isn't control. Solus. What is a bison? What? Oh, spawn. Underscore AI. Localized object's name, count 1, index 1. Solus control unit item name. Oh. Spawn underscore AI. Alloy. There we go. Spawn underscore AI alloy ship unit. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see it's rolling around a lot more now. I didn't spawn that, and enemy spawning is supposed to be off. Give underscore item. You can definitely still bop it, but I'm starting to think it doesn't, because I've seen this one, like, it also transfers it to wisps. So I've seen like if sometimes I don't kill wisps, it transfers it up, and I think the same thing happens to bosses, but they're just much slower. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it does push you. So, I do think this helps out because it's starting to become a bit more consistent, but that's probably because I already started in the ground or something. Because I definitely think momentum is a part of this, and it is. So I'm wondering, like this, when it's normal, you can lift enemies up like this, and so this is probably what's happening to bosses. It's also giving them the momentum of Rising Thunder, and making it a bit easier to hit because the bosses have momentum, and so I think it's more of amplifying your momentum because of the sprint. I'm not really too sure. Okay, try this one in the air. Good. Okay. Okay. Okay, try to go from below, rise up, and then it seems to crash down a lot easier. I do think that his advice of try to make sure you're in that is also really helpful to this, because the new video, Origin. But yeah, his video where he mentions what it may or may not be. I haven't really figured this out, but it does seem to have an effect with this. So Rising Thunder may actually be a good thing. Granted, 10 Furies is already overkill if you just want infinite Rising Thunder. Since it is only 2 seconds and 8, they probably only need 8, or like maybe even just 4. Hmm. One, two, three. 3, try again. 2, 3, aim for more of this. Okay, so it seems that like he's right. When if you hit the dead center, it's probably going to transfer a lot less momentum. And even if you fail, as long as you didn't hit the center, it does spin the ally worship unit a bit. So if you rise it up and transfer the rising momentum, and then if you somehow fail with that, if you say use the other skill, then you could dash again to try and get a more consistent one. And this is why Transcendence is good, because infinite survivability. Though granted, if you have enough purities to just spam your R, you can just infinite invincibility frameless and just get a ton of shaped glass. Granted, you can still be hit every once in a while because there's constant beams on you. So there would be some unfortunate timing. So having 2 different things to make sure. Or at a certain point, if you're at 1 health, it just continues lowering your health. However, this is also probably just in the fact that I can attempt this multiple times. Okay. That was... Can still lift it up. And when I stop being able to lift it up... Yeah, it's rising really quickly with me. And it took a lot of damage there. So, I think Rising Thunder could be a thing. You could definitely get a ton of backup magazines if you feel like a backup magazine printer, or if you choose in commands to go for a ton of backup magazines, as Mercenary with Rising Thunder. If you could find a hard light afterburner or choose one as command, then you probably have a lot greater of a chance at getting this. I don't really think it was more of a technique. I just think it helps aid it due to the fact that you have a lot more momentum. Because as long as you're still hitting it with Rising Thunder, it still summons it. So yeah, this is a lot more consistent. So it may just be that the enemy might also want to be moving at the same time. So if it's moving to get towards you as quickly... I know there's a vagrant... Okay, with this mod... There's mobile vagrants, which basically doubles its speed. So, if you have this mod installed, would it make it easier to kill vagrants with this? Like, there is a bunch of commands I had to, just to try and get this to be even close to a vacuum test, and it probably will never be, as you're going to have to continuously ignore both its minions even then. But yeah, no, this seems to just be a thing. Okay, drop down because I didn't get it moving fast enough. There we go, it's moving much faster. And it still didn't go. Was I doing something wrong? Okay, it's still moving relatively quickly. Did I just not give it enough momentum? Would movement speed I don't help with it? Okay. Okay. Okay, help spawn underscore AI. Okay. Spawn AI localized name count. Okay. Spawn underscore AI. Allo worship. Wait. Worship unit 1. Number 0 or name. Lunar. Brain dead, no. It's a perfected elite. Well, it's lunar, really. Oh, does it... Oh, that cripple debuff is gonna suck. Give underscore item Ben Raincoat. Because that debuff is otherwise going to suck. Oh, right, it got nerfed into the fucking ground. Score all. Team index definite do. Till 0 of team neutral. Okay. Kill. Kill all. 0 equals neutral. 1 equals player. 2 equals monster. So then do I do team 0? Actually, I'm not going to do jack shit with that, as help kill underscore all. Team index 2/monster. Underscore all monster. Okay. Now, you have help spawn underscore AI. Help spawn underscore AI. Spawn underscore AI alloy a worship unit. Lightning isn't the one. Poison isn't the one. Fire and gold. What? Haunted, I guess. I misspelled haunted. Is haunted not the right thing for it? Ice, maybe? Oh. One haunted. Oh, it's this one. No, that should have been a lot more obvious. Do they... Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with that. Kill underscore all monster. Ben's code isn't totally useless, but against Malachite or something that can apply a constant debuff, it's not nearly as good as it could be. I usually think exposed debuff was for these elites specifically, so you can just see all around them. One ice. Okay, I'm gonna need to check on which types of elites are which type of elites. Receive an overloading, 50% of their health. Okay, so it's lightning, which is what I want to spawn. Hilarious. Thing is, I don't know if Rising Thunder is actually helping any of this. It looks to be, but it could be just as random as me just trying constantly to do it. But lightning... Okay, don't attack him for now. Okay, it should have regenerated all of its health back because bosses with this are kind of insane. Yep, I can continue building it up just fine. Okay, it does seem to be that you can transfer a lot more momentum if you have multiple tries to do so. I don't fully know, but it looks to be that way. Okay, for now, I'll stop. You could definitely try other combinations, or just do this effective command, and then just start stacking backup mags. So you could just give item magazine. Oh, right. 7. Spawn underscore AI. Rent master. Well, that's kind of why you don't want to test it out on that. But you'd probably require a ton of backup magazines and maybe elite things. But yeah, purity is probably the way to go if you want to test that out more. I think I'm ending it here just because it's running on long.